Well, you know, I was going to make a video on the red rocket launcher, and I was going to make a video on the red nail gun. Looks like I've waited long enough. All three of the red variants are out, and well, to any of you who thought this weird valve thing, yeah, remember this from like February? To any of you for all of you who thought that was going to be for a red variant, yeah, that's all I gotta say for you. But, well, yeah, we get to fully live out our dream of becoming fucking Chainsaw Man. I mean, really, these concepts, they're insane. Akita, what are you smoking? Also, potentially update coming out in like a week or two. Wink, wink, that's fucking amazing. Holy cow. I'll definitely be making a video on that. But, we now have all three of the new red variants. We have the American Dream, Fork and Power Outlet, and now Chainsaw Man.
What?
Now, obviously, I think this is going to change the meta quite a lot. I mean, really. 3 new variants in a single update, each of which has its own unique function. Like, this is going to change everything. Obviously, this is going to be a pretty large update because we get 3 red variants. We may figure out what this valve thing does, potentially the new alternate variant, potentially the yellow arm. Not sure at the moment, we'll get to that later. And, of course, potentially 7S. Not entirely sure on that one still. But yeah, this is going to be a massive update. And, I don't really know how the oil is going to change that much, but I know one thing. It's that the red nail gun is going to change a lot. Check this clip from the very end of the video. Yeah, that kind of changes a lot. And, not to mention that this, chainsaw ping pong that we got with the red, shotgun, yeah, that's also gonna change quite a few things. But I really think that the red nail gun spoiler is the most important. And, I'll just let me and the boys' midnight discussion speak for itself.
Oh.
I don't entirely understand how the, like, electric thing fully works.
Chat, it's carbon water. It's the same damage that the conductor does.
It has a certain countdown until that happens. I don't know, like, I think it might be sped up by damage, I'm not sure.
That conductible, is that water?
That's what I'm trying to say.
The electric whale cannon pierces through enemies, pay attention to your positioning, maximize destruction, don't use in water.
Should I tweet him again?
Ethan, I swear if you go to Twitter and ask Akita Ultrakill, is acid conductible, he'll probably not respond or kill you. So you're thinking that's the same thing as the electric nail gun?
Most likely.
Do you think that there's an easy way to combine this with other things? Because from what I saw, you can, like, connect it to an enemy.
It would just be like another AoE. That's what I expect, at least.
Chat,
It's
all
water.
the buttons are water because they move.
What?
Oh, good point. Juan said that moving things are water.
No, I
water.
didn't. What you could do is you could, like, attach it to, like, a much meaner enemy, like, say, a ferryman or, like, an insurrectionist or something, and then you can, like, really quickly deal with a Marisa or a Mind Flayer, and then you look back and the other enemy has taken significant damage, and you can finish them off later.
V1 is painted blue. You know that, right? Paint
Shut
needs
up!
water.
I am not hearing
Paint
you out.
needs
I am
water.
not.
They launched it into the air and it hit everything below it.
What?
This is water.
Yeah, that's water.
It would just be another AoE in a way. And we could use it for something like the in the hallway where the secret is.
Is Hakita water?
Yes, humans are
Hakita
70% water. Hakita is 70% water.
Though.
Yes! Hakita is a carbon-based creature, alright? I'm actually curious how they're going to make it work for the alternate variant.
I don't know.
I feel like this is going to be the only nail gun that I'm actually going to keep regular, if you know what I mean.
Well, I wonder what the other one does, because on the nail gun, the chainsaw thing does everything different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't just like do the alt. So I wonder what the alt's gonna be for it.
Maybe it allows for, like what you said earlier, is what if the electricity conducts to other metal? What if the saw blades become electric or something?
Be like the heat sink.
Yeah, it'd be like the heat sink, but I don't think it would be. It would probably extend, instead of with the heat sink where it's only one saw, it'd probably extend to all of the saws. I don't think that'd be terribly worth it though. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd keep
I mean,
the
you
regular.
Having a
get
normal
more
probably does
saw
more
blades.
drain
The
damage.
saw blades are great for every situation, pretty much.
The saw blades are a great fodder tool. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
and-
normal would work really well on the big guns. And it would be able to you'd be able to deviate your attention from it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
that
conduct
way.
other things as well. In other words, it would be
So-
fucking likely.
So what you're proposing is, like, you shoot a Cerberus with a couple of nails, you shoot a couple of nails at like a couple filth, maybe like a schism or something, or like a Maurice. Then you do your shenanigans with the Maurice. You throw or not the Maurice, the Cerberus. You throw the coins,
Yeah.
shoot them, and it kills the Cerberus, and then
Yeah.
it conducts to like all of the other fodder enemies in the Maurice, and everything dies. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm picturing this in the final arena of 2-2. You know what I mean? Where like the Requiem leitmotif hits with where you have to fight the three things before you leave to the very end. That.
Yes.
I'm thinking of that, where you like lure a bunch of the other enemies. I don't know how it'd work with the drones. I guess it'd be similar, but
Oh, speaking of, 2-3. You know
2-3.
the water?
the water. Yeah, you can't use. Well,
You
actually,
would
that's
just kill everything there, wouldn't you?
That's actually really smart. That would make P rank runs a little easier. All you have to do is just go into the water, jump out, shoot the rail cannon, break the wall, and move on. Obviously, you can't do it in the first arena of 5-1 because you can't go above water. So it's basically like you can't use the electric rail cannon or
Unless you
potentially
figure
this
out,
new,
but yeah.
potentially the new nail gun. But you can use it on the leftmost arena because there's like a small area where you can go up and fight the two Cerberus secret encounter.
When it comes to shit like water, does this count?
Does
Well, yeah, why wouldn't it?
does what?
Because a lot of boss arenas have that.
That
like there,
wait, that's
for
actually
example.
really.
That would be
That's
so funny to.
Oh wait, that actually.
That's what.
This update's probably gonna remaster all of the water in
Oh
every
man.
like in this area.
Hold on.
Ultrakill, the water update.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
like,
there's
this is
water.
everywhere.
There's
Way
water
more
in
than you
so
think.
many places.
Yeah, put it in the ideas box, bro. There's gonna be a fire video.
Yeah.
Such thing as V1 is a for not being not surviving in water, yet he eats blood. My
Real.
brother in Christ said it's the same.
Also, does that technically mean that the final, like, you know, the flushing interior part of 7-4, is that conductible?
Probably not. But I
Like,
mean, it
for all
technically
we
makes
know, that
sense.
could literally just be battery acid.
Bro, like 7-1, where the Gabriel is inside of Minos. I know that sounds weird, but you know.
Huh?
I think we
Gabriel-
know why this update took
You
so long.
you go
Yeah.
in the end of whatever it's called, Cobblers King Minos, you go in his mouth and next layer. So, but going by the logic that that's his organs, is the entirety of that conductible?
You're asking me if the entirety of the gluttony layer conductible.
Yes.
God damn you.
The Ultra Kill character. Who do you think is the most water out of every Ultra Kill character?
Gabriel.
I mean, Gutterman has a lot of blood.
Bro,
so,
Minos
like,
could
the
smoke
blood's
Gabriel
water.
and the water meter.
The moist meter. Oh, okay.
Hey everybody,
okay.
Most Critical here. Today we're going to be reviewing water in Ultra Kill.
Layer of water?
Ah, okay. P2 does it act P2?
Yes, it does.
Is
does-
Minos water?
P2
This
does-
is Minos water. He is also
No, wait.
blue.
P2 doesn't have any lava. It has the weird red swishy stuff. Is that conductive?
Is that water?
That's actually a good question. Is that water? It's probably a solid surface. It's treated like a solid surface.
Minus prime
It's
water.
actually no.
Blue.
It's treated like a solid surface, so it's not conductible. Probably. No.
No, it's not
Lava's not liquid. Okay.
Look at this shit.
To my knowledge, shut up, Max. To my knowledge, there
You're just a water hater.
total of 7 instances of lava in the entirety of Ultrakill.
We should ask
Which means that
Akita
if-
for more lava.
Yeah, are
Not
you
enough
water?
lava representation.
I swear we're gonna get like an entire lava-based level in fraud.
Are you water?
Yes, I am water.
Are you asking him if he's
Are
wet?
you
That's kinda
conductible?
I am. You know when you touch a part of like a wire, and then you touch another
No.
wire, you get an electric shock? That's because
Chat,
you're made of
why is
water.
water?
That's because you're made of
Is
water.
wire water?
I actually don't know if that's because you're made of water, but you're still made of water.
Real quick, you know this this thing that kills you as soon as you stand in it? It's like a fucking entity barrier.
Oh, that?
Is that water?
I mean, it's described as a river in Dante's Inferno.
Rivers
Bro,
mean water, obviously.
You're like, there's one moment in Ultrakill, bro. That's a river of Inferno. Not gonna lie.
Okay, it's water. It's moving. It's a river. It says
Hold on,
so.
have you read Dante's
It's
Inferno?
moving rivers.
As you can tell, we are very productive. So if you didn't understand what the heck was going on and you were kind of just there for the water bit, long story short, we discussed a couple of things on how this could change just in general. Number 1, we discussed that the electricity wouldn't probably insta-kill you. It'd act more like the green shotgun where the explosion does half of your health. And this would be a similar thing where it only deals like 50 damage. Number 2, this could potentially make certain boss arenas, like, say, V1-1, where, you know, there's that giant pool of water in the middle of the arena, that could potentially be used to damage V1 a little bit, or V2, sorry. 3, this will allow for certain arenas to be a lot easier, say the heart-shaped pool in 2-3, or basically the entirety of 5-1, depending on how you play your cards. And, yeah. It could also be that the red nail gun deals less damage to you in water than the electric rail cannon. And, yeah. Productivity. We also discussed stuff like, is the acid going to be conductible and whatnot, but those didn't really go anywhere, as you could probably already tell. Anyways, on to the valve thing. Which just leaves one. The stupid valve thing that we've gotten no confirmation on what it is. Well, we have gotten confirmation. It wasn't any of the red weapons, which was pretty obvious from the start. So, it really just comes down to 2 things. 3, I guess, but 2 is what I'm going to stick with. The alternate weapon, which is leaning towards the rocket launcher to complete the 1-3-5 kind of thing, trilogy, you know what I mean? Or the yellow arm. I mean, it is yellow, so I'll give it that. Though, you kind of have to, like, extend the arm. You know what? You have to, like, actually punch with it. The arm just doesn't stay extended. Maybe it's something like the Knuckle Blaster, where if you hold down the key, it'll, like, do something special. I don't know. But those are really the 2 options. The third option is it's something for 7S, but we don't really have confirmation that 7S is actually, you know, going to be in this update. It might not. But still, it's kind of just down to alternate weapon or yellow arm. Now, yellow arm I've seen a lot of different ideas for. My personal pick was the chainsaw arm. However, because of the recent red shotgun, that's become unlikely, because now we have a chainsaw thing. So, yeah. So now the yellow arm could actually just be anything. Or, you know, Hakita could pull the plug on the yellow arm saying it doesn't need to happen. I mean, I'm fine with it. We already have the 3-ish utility arms. We don't really need that much more. So, that's that. But, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of divided on this. On the one hand, it really could have been that Hakita just made it yellow so people would think, oh, it's the yellow arm, even though it's going to be for, like, the alt rocket launcher or, like, the alt shotgun. I think it's going to be the alt rocket launcher. Not sure, though. Or it just could be the yellow arm, because we haven't seen, like, if you actually just look at what this says, like look at the colors, it makes no gosh darn sense. So, for, like, any of the weapons we currently have. So, it seems like it will be something for the yellow arm. Maybe. I don't know. I really cannot tell you. This is... Because of the recent concepts, it's so far out there, I cannot give you a precise answer on what on earth this is going to be. Or we could just not get a yellow arm. It could get scrapped. It's a possibility. Not a great one, but it could happen. Anyways, that's about it. I'll see y'all later, I guess.